welcome to my channel that's all about helping you and your pet live the best life together. In this video, I want to talk about brushing your dog's teeth. Brushing your dog's teeth is really important for your dog's overall health and well-being, and I'm going to show you how I trained my dog to get used to having her teeth brushed and the homemade toothpaste that I make for my dog that actually has some really beneficial and healthy ingredients. Some signs of gum disease in dogs can include bad breath, difficulty chewing, excessive drooling, when your dog paws at the mouth or rubs their mouth with their paws, tooth loss, appetite loss, they're not really feeling like eating, increased irritability, a depressed mood, stomach problems, mouth sensitivity, and inflamed gums. So those are some things that you can look out for that could be signs of tooth decay or gum disease, or that your dog needs to get their teeth professionally cleaned. But to prevent all of that from happening, all you have to do is brush your dog's teeth. So I'm going to show you a toothpaste that I make for my dog. I use a base of coconut oil, turmeric, which can act as a natural tooth whitener, parsley, that acts as an antibacterial agent. Right now I'm going to use fresh parsley, but you can also use the dried parsley flakes, and a sort of kelp or an algae that helps with plaque removal and also gives a lot of added nutrients and vitamins when the dog swallows the toothpaste. So first thing you're going to do is make sure that your coconut is soft. Sometimes it can be really hard chunks. If it's soft, then you can just add the other ingredients. So when you're using coconut oil, be sure that you use a good coconut oil. So this means that the coconut oil is unrefined, it's virgin coconut oil. This means that it's healthy and a digestible base for your dog. What I do is I use about a cup of the unrefined virgin coconut oil, half a teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of kelp, or in this case I'm using spirulina, and about an eighth a teaspoon of dried parsley flakes, but again here I'm using the fresh parsley. So I'm just going to put it all in a bowl and stir it together. Then store in an airtight container in the fridge, and you can use this daily with your dog. So how to brush your dog's teeth. Lift up the lip to expose the outside surfaces of your dog's gums and teeth, and brush the dog's teeth in small, gentle, circular motions. You want to focus scrubbing on the areas where plaque will build up or has already built up, and go in circular motions along the gums. So this is going to be different for every dog. Not every dog is going to let you do this, or it might take a few months even before your dog will let you go near their mouth and touch their teeth. But you want to try and touch the most important parts that should be brushed, which are the backs and the sides of the teeth that touches the gums. These are the areas where food can get stuck and lodge into the teeth, which cause bad breath and tooth decay and gum disease. You also can consider cleaning the outside cheek facing the surface. And once you're finished, just wipe your dog's teeth using a damp cloth. You want to always reward your dog after, so you can reward your dog with play or your dog's favorite scratch or favorite activity to reinforce the brushing process. So you don't want to give your dog a treat after, but do something that your dog really enjoys. Maybe scratch that special spot that your dog loves. So you can do this on a daily basis, and make sure after brushing your dog always has access to clean, fresh water, just so they can swallow down some of the toothpaste or anything that was left inside of their mouth. I recommend doing this on a particular schedule to get your dog used to it and expecting it, so maybe right before bed or first thing in the morning or even in the middle of the day, whatever works good for you, but keep it on a schedule and a routine. Dogs love having routine, and they love to know what's going to happen before it happens. So if you make toothbrushing really fun, if they they can even start to really enjoy the toothpaste, then your dog will look forward to getting their teeth brushed and know when to accept it. So it can be hard at first to train your dog to get to accept teeth brushing, but you're going to have to be patient. It is very possible for all dogs to enjoy teeth brushing and not have any restraint or anything like that. One thing that you need to remember when training your dog to get used to their teeth being brushed is that if you are feeling that this is uncomfortable or that you don't want to do it, or if you are having a bad time and not enjoying the process, your dog isn't enjoying it either. So the minute or the second you feel, okay, this is enough, my dog's had enough, then put it down and come back again tomorrow and try. If you push farther than your dog's ready for, it's going to be a lot harder and take a lot longer. When you first start out, the only thing your dog may be comfortable doing is licking the toothpaste off the toothbrush, and that's completely fine. But every time you brush the teeth every day, just extend it a little bit farther. So at first, your dog's going to lick the toothpaste off the toothbrush, and then your dog's going to let you rub just one of the front teeth. And every day add on a little tiny bit. And the first sign of your dog pulling away or being uncomfortable, that means that you're moving too fast and you need to stop right away and backtrack it next time you do it. How long it takes your dog to accept toothbrushing will vary between different breeds, different dogs, between different owners, different toothpaste that's used. There's different brushes that you can get. There might be some brushes that dogs like better than other brushes, but I would pick one and stick with that so your dog gets used to that. If you're always switching and changing things, your dog has to kind of relearn everything. But once your dog is comfortable with it, you can try a different toothbrush or a different toothpaste. Most dogs will take anywhere between 1 week to 2 months to accept their teeth being brushed. Of course, if you start brushing your dog's teeth when they are a puppy or when you very first get them when they're very young, then it will happen a lot quicker and it can be a pleasant experience for both you and your dog. So I recommend to start introducing teeth brushing slowly to your dog is first start with your fingers. Your dog is more comfortable with your hands and your fingers than with a toothbrush. So even before brushing your dog's teeth, just play with their lips and their gums. Put your finger in your dog's mouth a few times a day for a few days. So you haven't even taken out toothpaste or toothbrushes or anything like that. You're just playing with your dog's teeth and your dog's gums. And then introduce the toothbrush. Once your dog is used to being handled around his mouth, so he doesn't mind you sticking your fingers in your dog's mouth and pulling your dog's gums and lifting your dog's gum up, then you can bring out a toothbrush. Just hold the toothbrush up to your dog's nose to let him sniff and investigate the toothbrush. You might do this the first few times, so maybe the first few days. Just let your dog investigate the toothbrush, lick it, and sniff it as he pleases. Step 3, you're going to introduce the toothpaste. So once you are positive that your dog enjoys the toothbrush or doesn't mind the toothbrush, bring out the toothpaste. You can put a pea-sized amount of toothpaste on your dog's toothbrush and introduce the paste and the brush to your dog. Let your dog sniff it, taste it, but don't let him eat it. If you're using a bought toothpaste for dogs, make sure that it's only for dogs. You cannot use human toothpaste. You don't want your dog to eat much of that, but if you're using the coconut mixture that I told you before, it's 100% perfectly fine for your dog to eat the pea-sized amount. It's actually probably will be good for your dog. Your next step after your dog enjoys the toothpaste, put the brush in your dog's mouth and start brushing some of the teeth. Introduce the toothbrush and a small amount of toothpaste to a few teeth every time by running the brush along the teeth and the gum lines. So you're just doing light circular motions and moving back and forth while you're doing the circular motion, just as if you were brushing your own teeth. So just do a few teeth at a time. And reward your dog at the end of each time, even after step 1, where you're just getting your dog used to the toothbrush. Reward your dog with play, a good scratch, something that your dog really enjoys besides food. Once your dog is used to being touched, your fingers in your dog's mouth, used to the toothbrush, used to the taste of the toothpaste, build up to brushing the teeth more. So instead of just touching 2 teeth, touch 4, and then touch 6, and then touch 8, and then touch 10, and just keep building up. If your dog's used to everything and you start with 2 and then you jump right to 10 teeth, that's going to be too much for your dog. You're going to have to pull back and stick with 2 for a few days and slowly build up. But follow your dog, watch your dog, react to how your dog is reacting, and just be sure that if your dog is comfortable, then you are comfortable, and if you're comfortable, then your dog's comfortable. And move at your dog's pace, not your pace. Getting your dog used to brushing teeth can be very easy, and it's really beneficial for your dog. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, please consider liking and subscribing. I post a lot of videos about dogs, cats, reptiles, birds, and even rabbits. So I hope to see you again. Bye.